Hi, today we are all set for Tongariro Alpine Crossing, which is around 3.5-4 hours here from Auckland. And the best thing about this crossing is it's right now snow clad, difficult to walk, 19 kilometers. And Kulthar, do you know about the ranking of this hike in the world?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, it's among the top 10 ranked hikes in the world.
Oh wow, that's super good.
So super good. And another important thing about this hike is the weather is not certain how it is going to be, although it is sunny out here in Auckland. And the best thing to do is check with the guides. If the hike is on, they can predict 24 hours before. Our hike starts 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we are going to stay overnight there. Let's call up and ask them, should we start or not?
Fingers crossed.
Hello, Robin speaking.
Hey Robin, Vikram here. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I am good, and weather in Auckland is fantastic today. How is it holding up for tomorrow?
Very good, very good. So it's all go for tomorrow.
Wow, that's a great news. Thank you so much.
Oh, no trouble, no trouble.
So
We look
there
forward
we
to meeting you
start.
tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. sharp. Thank you so much.
That's
Bye.
the one. All right, safe travel.
Lucky.
So that's a good news. Weather is holding up. It may be sun, it may be something, but definitely not
So
raining.
Vikram and me, we've been planning this hike for a while over the phone while I was in India, and so it's finally happening. And I'm glad that I have Vikram as a company to make my dreams come true, and many more to go.
We have a good trip.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Morning, Robin. Robin is pretty busy in the morning. I'm Vikram. I've disturbed you quite a lot.
Okay.
Cancelled, rebooked.
I need one reasonable lady in their legs, skin tight, tights, I need something else, but something like that, sorry, is okay. You've got two under there. Okay. Yeah, and you've got, I don't think that way right here, but I think we need
We have Roxy in the center. So Robin is going to drive us.
facial recognition imprinted into my memory yet, so I'll try to, but just try to keep together as our groups. If you are wandering off, don't wander off the front or the back. If you are falling off,
So that's the start. 19.4 kilometers. And we end up in a different place. We don't come back by the same route. There's an avalanche risk, and specifically during winters. We are right now towards the start of spring. Expect a good weather. Sun shining right now. Might see snow at some point. One of the world's best 10 hikes, Tongariro Alpine Crossing. I've just taken consent from everybody to come in the video. Entire group coming along, led by Adrift, who are the best in the region to organize this. Stewart is there with me, walking. He is doing this since 1999, organizing Tongariro Alpine Crossing. I don't know how many times in a month do you do that, Stewart?
it depends, but this month's been quite busy, probably about 20.
Oh my god, that's the reason of your fitness. He is doing this 19 kilometers almost 20 times a month. And what are the challenges you face in winter months?
So winter, which we're not in, we're in spring at the moment, is the snow and ice and cold temperatures. And but this winter has been a very warm winter, with not much snow and ice, and the temperature's not been very cold. So we've had a beautiful time this winter, and today is just another one of those beautiful spring days where we have to be walking the mountains.
Absolutely. We missed this hike last week because of excessive rain.
Yes, and
We were scheduled to do it on 21st and doing it today.
I'm glad you're doing it today rather than last week. Last week was wet and awful, and it actually rained all the snow off that was here.
Yeah.
And now we've got beautiful weather.
Absolutely. And do you think summer is a better time of doing it or winter?
Summer's warm, but a few more people. Winter's colder with a beautiful, pristine white snow around. I think I prefer it when there's snow around.
Absolutely. I think I'm not.
So if you all can just keep an eye on, I'm leading like Napoleon from back from my group, and Wayne's leading like, I don't know, somebody else at the front. And now, keep an eye on our hats. These guys got on orange and, is it orange or pink? Yellow and pink? Is it orange? Yeah. And I've got my New York Yankees cap to keep us in line. I'm trying to remember all your faces. I've got, it's kind of by nationality. I've got Vikram and Jojo. Where's Jojo? Oh, there's Jojo. Sorry, you took your red jacket off. Which is a parallel ridge about 700 metres over that way. So it's a big horseshoe crater. Get the red crater and it should be beautiful. Clouds should not be here. The sun will be out. The emerald lakes will be sparkling. Future in heaven. Close to heaven as already. Up here, we've got. I'm going to test you on these names. How? No, wrong. Over there, how Hangatai. Cookie Kai Gura. Cookie Hill Kai Food Gura Rat. Hill where they have rat food. Behind it is Ngauruhoe, which is the name of the poor chap, well not quite the name, but almost the name of the poor chap they sacrificed a piece of volcano rocks. Tongariro. Tonga, Pacific Island, Riro winds. The winds from Tonga that they experienced as they were standing up there. Every day experienced today in the 70s. So quite recent. And as we get over to the north in the last couple of hours, we'll be going past the Tongariro crater erupted 10 years ago. So, fun. But until then, it's slowly, the tortoise and the hare. I'm the tortoise. Right, the hare is fast and stop. We're slow and gentle. Following Kimasabi.
Do we get any snow on the way today?
No snow today.
No snow today.
No, we might not get snow now for a long time.
It's all washed away in last week's rain. So we are not going to get any snow today. So we've already come around 1.3 kilometers. Tongariro is so way too up. And we carry on to Tongariro Alpine Crossing. Around 18 kilometers. Walk ahead.
This is probably my 20th. Oh, good on you. Come back in 2 months.
The layer of jacket. And Stewart is again here. Stewart, tell us something about wearing of hiking shoes or sneakers on this type of hike. What do you recommend?
Yeah, so hiking shoes are okay. Hiking boots we used to recommend over the ankle, but car's pretty good now, so when we don't have snow on track, shoes are okay. As long as they have good grip. So typical running sneakers don't have good grip. Mountain running shoes do, which are the least type of shoe you can have, but good outdoor mountain shoes. The stopping, and to help protect yourself a little bit.
So very good information from Stewart there. A lot of people who come for such hikes wearing just sneakers thinking that they can manage. The tracks can really become tricky and you can have a serious effect with a fall or something.
Particularly as we're getting to the top, a lot of scoria, and that's reasonably difficult in bad shoes going up. And then going down in bad shoes is very, very slippery and can be dangerous.
Okay, Stewart, another question. What I read online was that you can do it on your own, but specifically when it's snowing, when it's winter conditions, we need an experienced guide like you, because the things can change quite quickly here. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, sure. So winter is definitely when the weather is the coldest and there's the most snow. And then on each side of winter, you've got autumn and spring, and we're now in spring. Spring can be very variable. One day today can be beautiful and hot and you're almost like you're sitting in a beautiful beach, that temperature. And then this afternoon or tomorrow, clouds can roll in and it can rain. And this morning the temperature we set off at was 1 degree. So if the clouds come in and it starts raining, they'll turn into icy snow. So those shoulder periods outside winter, we'll be very mindful of the weather. And winter definitely. So if you are hiking anywhere in the world, New Zealand also, you need to hike with somebody that has experience, and that can be a guided group or one of your mates that has good outdoor experience, and never hike alone. And if you start off with a group of 2 or 4 or more, don't separate the group, always keep as a group. You find difficulties happen when the weather turns bad and some of the group want to carry on, some want to go back. Make a decision that affects the whole group and act as a group.
That's very important tip of a hiking tour, that the group stays along together. You don't know when you need help. Even if you're fit, things can change quite quickly. So be with an experienced mate or a guide. So that's the reason probably they recommend wearing 3 layers of warm clothing. They don't know when the weather is going to change here. It can be as sunny as it is right now in spring. Suddenly the clouds turning up, the temperatures can be freezing.
Yeah, so the story there is to have lots of layers, and you should be carrying most of them in your pack most of the day, having them for emergency. Having layers so you can put them on and take them off.
And if you are carrying them, definitely your shoulders need to be strong, because you carry a lot of weight along.
It saves you going to the gym, probably for a week or 2.
And another important thing out here is always carry an emergency blanket along. So that's just a packet which is always helpful in case you get delayed, or even if you have to stay overnight in such a place.
And in summer, lots of water. There's no water on tracks, no food, no cafes. So you need to be self-sufficient. Take a lead. You're warm enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been warm, you know, yeah. I told you we've done the kind of like yesterday.
Yeah.
5 hours from 2 and I'm gonna
So climb up, going towards that mount, I believe. Beautiful sunshine. The jacket has become a liability right now for me, but it's still to have it. As already Stewart said, that things can change very quickly here. Stewart, next question for you. What do you do in case somebody just turns unwell, or just has a knee pain, back pain, can't move ahead?
Yeah, it's a really good question, and it's probably one of the biggest roles we play is the group management role. managing not the ones that are at the front that are fit and able and healthy, but the ones that are struggling a bit. The number one goal is to get everybody over, but sometimes they can't, and in managing how we give that person the best experience possible. And sometimes that is heading back to the start at about the 2 hour mark, maybe. So we're managing, we ask people about their health and fitness and pre-existing issues at the start, so that we do have a bit of an idea what's going on before we start, so we have to talk to people then. And if something flares up on the walk, we will, if it's safe, we'll send them back with a companion to the start, or we'll organise something to pick them up. That's in the first 2 hours. After that, we need to put a guide with that person if we have to. And then the next stage, if it's really bad, we will call in emergency services to get that person lifted out by ambulance or helicopter. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Absolutely. But it's essential to have that backup plan in case of any eventuality on the way. And I believe there are places where helicopter can land. And New Zealand is one of the best countries in air ambulances. Things can happen quite fast. Human value is respected and you can be airlifted. But I still will advise you, if you are fit, do this. If you are not, avoid it.
Yes, exactly it. And accidents happen, people become unwell unexpectedly. So we do offer a free helicopter service for critical injuries. And we like to think we keep our Kiwis and visitors alike safe. And the helicopter can land most places here, providing the weather's okay. If the weather's not good, then we have to bunk down under an emergency shelter and wait for a stretch to come up. So, and that's not ideal.
And this specifically, as we are targeting tourists coming from other countries, is this helicopter service free for them too?
For accidents it is, yes, absolutely.
Now, if they have a health condition?
That's a grey area, and in theory no, but in practice yes. We're quite compassionate here in New Zealand. If you are in a critical position, not if you've got any lunch or feeling your love or having an argument with your spouse. If you've had a critical condition, then the helicopter will come in. Even though it's not in the law, most it's free.
So accidents are covered fully.
Yep.
And no need to pay for even a visitor to New Zealand. But yes, if you have a precondition, please declare it and cover it in your travel insurance. New Zealand will pick you up to the safer place, to a hospital, but the bells will come on, they may come on to you. So have your travel insurance sorted before you start. Is that right, Stewart?
Yes, spot on, you know it better than I do. Thank you.
Absolutely. The climb has now become quite steep, full of rocks, and I can imagine what this will be when it is full of snow. You'll not be able to see what it is. But good. They've made some wooden footsteps wherever required. Government is doing a good job, like keeping the tracks safe for people. How are you feeling, Jojo, after this around 2.5 kilometers? One minute talk by Stewart here.
So up there is I've got to test you. Skiing close, Toki, Kai, Pukikura, hill rat food. And you start to see on Ngauruhoe the darker lava flows, there's 6 of them actually, from the 74.
The best part here, as in other hikes in New Zealand, wherever they feel that it can become slippery, they have laid wooden tracks with a plastic mesh so that you don't slip. Public safety health and safety is of prime importance. So right there, what's beneath your feet? So we are in a place where it's all melted lava. This jagged rough looking lava is called which one Stewart was telling us here. Melted snow water, whatever snow is left on the top, and this is the orange mark showing that we are on the track. It's beautiful. Ready for another question, Stewart?
Always ready for another question.
We see a lot of people turning out at last moment in jeans.
Yep.
And that's what I know the leading person in hiking heights.
Yep.
Why do you suggest that jeans are not suitable for such adventures?
On a few levels. The first thing is safety. Jeans are made of cotton. Once cotton gets wet, cotton is not an insulator, and it actually is like a radiator and takes heat away from your body. So in New Zealand, pretty much if it's not raining, it's not right at the moment, it means that it's going to rain soon. So everything's going to get wet at some stage. So cotton's not great. Having said that, today we've got a forecast of no rain. So cotton on your top can be quite good for the first few hours to draw the sweat out of your body, and then putting on something nice and dry like a wool body. So jeans, on a safety issue, draws the heat out of the body. Then on a comfort level as well, quite often jeans aren't really forgiving. They're quite tight sometimes and not easy to walk in. So on a comfort level, they're not that great either. But yeah.
So a simple thing, never wear jeans on hiking treks. Just be comfortable in your tracks and avoid a cotton track. It should be polyester or something, Stewart?
Polyester or good old New Zealand wool and possum.
Wow.
So we've got a lovely bit of promotion for New Zealand made. We have a century ago, in a moment of insanity, imported possums, and now they are rampant. But we do hunt them to get rid of the pest, and some of them are turned into garments. Possum fur is straw-like, so it's like a straw is hollow in the middle. And when that is mingled with merino, New Zealand merino wool, it makes for a beautifully light, soft, insulated product. And get possum and merino perfect, or otherwise just straight merino. I've got 2 merinos on me at the moment, and they are great in the heat, and even better in the cold.
I've got merino in my feet right now, the socks.
Nice.
So it's important to keep yourself warm, important to keep yourself comfortable. And that was another tip from the experience of Stewart, who leads Adrift, the leading company in expeditions to Tongariro Crossing. Are you comfortable talking to us?
It's fine. Trauma, is it okay?
And you just said it's freezing on the top.
Yeah.
You see the soda springs, a 5-minute walk. We have done 4.4 kilometers, and 14.9 still to go. 5.5 hours. And the lady just confirmed that it's freezing cold right up there. As the lady suggested, it's become quite windy here. You can see the group people wearing an extra layer now. There's some public toilets. So don't be open. You will have certain toilets and these on the way. Get out before they arrive.
Do the bathroom, make my friend, and there's no more bathroom for 5 hours.
Another 5 hours more. How's your walk been so far? You're from Israel, that's right?
No, I'm from California.
California. And how's the walk been so far?
Right?
It's been great. Expecting something better ahead? Let's see what we get. And how did you choose Adrift? Oh, your husband did. And any idea why did he choose that?
No,
Good girl. You just let him do. Wonderful, wonderful. Catch up later. We have a tough climb ahead. Onto the top. Advisors, go slow and steady. Don't talk much. Retain your breath. Moving on the track. That's about it. It's a long shot of where we are heading to. Very well marked orange markers to tell you that you are. So Stewart, what is the situation here in winters during snow?
So the snow level is on the weather, and as days pass from really day 1 through to now, we get snowstorms, and then after a while the ground freezes and the snow accumulates to the ground. Then towards the end of winter, the snow has gone away. So after a good snowstorm, we can get snow down to our shop.
Oh. Okay.
And they've got lovely videos.
As we thought we have done some bit of hard hiking, good height. There we have this lovely smart lady telling us this was the easy part. It is much harder ahead. You see our group well spread up now. The leader's going way ahead. We are comfortably coming at the end, shooting this vlog for you. Time is becoming quite tough now. But amazing. Winds have become very strong. Camera becomes unstable in hand with one hand, so now using 2 hands to hold. Beautiful. This is a view of where we come from. Beautiful. Following. There comes our leader, Chief. I'm not speaking, it's already gone. Where you're walking on. Almost there, Steve. Winds are at the peak here. Holding the phone with 2 hands. You can hear the sound of the winds. Temperature is quite good. walking. How are you doing after the toughest part of the hike? Enjoying the wind? You can see the golden frost. How long have you been in for now? 2 days, oh? How did you select Tongariro Crossing for your part of your holiday?
Beautiful walk in the world.
Beautiful walk in the world. And how did you choose Adrift?
Doc recommend us.
Sorry, who recommended?
You'll see partners.
Oh, okay. So obviously you see Adrift is the preferred tour company which organizes this, and we definitely support them as part of New Zealand Personalized. So snow now below our level, so we've already come quite a distance up here, and you see some waste placed here. That's to keep the rocks binding and type of a retaining wall built by the conservation department to keep it safe. Still a long way to go. Becoming windier, colder, and enjoyable. Tunnel side road. No plastic for volcanic activities. Right now, we find the snow right next to here, next to us. This is nice to explain. This is what the scene is here. Wherever you see brown, it's normally affected by snow. In winters, and the green part is the unaffected one, so it never snows there, and it's just within 6 to 12 kilometers all this happens. The feel of the snow right next to us. It's solid ice, can't step on it. It's just slipping down. Fitting his wind cheater jacket. It's very windy outside. You see others also hopping onto the jackets. Has decided to take a break here, and this is smart kiwi boy there telling us something. I don't know whether it is still harder ahead or we have done the harder part.
Put that in check.
slowly. Walking on a little bit of leftover snow. What this says, decision time. The halfway point, Blue Lake 1 hour away. There's a long way to go. The most difficult and exposed section is ahead. Oh,
Oh yeah? Like a guy with the...
so we are surely deciding to go ahead. How's the hike been so far? Good. Enjoy it. Yeah, it says last what we saw was you've done the easier part, now is the tougher part, and now this says even more tough ahead. Looking forward for the challenge. And how did you choose? How did you choose Adrift to come along with? Google or something else? Internet.
Social reviews and everyone liked it. So.
And where are you from?
We're from Australia.
From Australia, not very far off. Neighbors.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely to be such a magnificent group with Stewart. Question time. Stewart, for you.
What?
Question time.
Question time. How many questions left are there?
As many as you want to answer. It's up to you. So I see you carrying a wireless wireless headset with you. So is it the communication between you and the other leader?
Yes, and also and response back to base.
Oh, it does catch that much of. What's the range of this?
About 15 kilometers.
Oh, that's wonderful. So he can be in touch with the base.
Only one time.
Absolutely. It's important. I was just reminded of this because you were telling everybody to stay with the group. So, and
Gotta tell them again.
yep, you too. So the advice at this stage is put your jackets on. It's going to be windy. It's going to be cold. Put your gloves on. Put your leanings on. That's what everybody here. That's the bucket. Last flakes of ice left. Climb is becoming tougher and steeper. Rocks, winds, and challenges. Now you realize why you need the grip in the shoes. Bicycles won't work. It's this. Walking on a single step means you'll end up there, very close to the topmost spot. What a joy it will be to reach there. And the toughest part. How was this windy climb? Tough one with your lightweight. Are you able to manage yourself? Fine. How was the toughest phase, guys, in the wind? How was it, Jojo? Survived the winds? You call it mild, therefore you're coming here nearing 65 and he's coming here 20 times a month. My God. Some people decided to move back from here, but we will go towards the Blue Lake. The first sight of the Blue Lake. 2 meters from the edge, warning. Be safe. The Blue Lake. Down there. Approaching another signboard. So we have completed 9 kilometers. That's more or less halfway. Tongariro Alpine Crossing. Got to go 10.4 kilometers. Should be fine. Because we have the first one. Let's see. More on the east. And you see the point up there. That's where we are around an hour back.
Near the castle. They all do have local iwi Maori names. Don't ask me those names. I don't have trouble with English with those few like that. Anyway, that is the last stop for a while. It's kind of downhill, and for about an hour and a half, then we have another little half that size uphill. It's awful. This is the awful one. There. It's all downhill. The board's downhill. So just have to keep an eye on your knees going downhill. Those who are struggling, we've got some spare poles if you need it. And Jojo's got some don't be massive about the poles. Tongariro is the same. Tongariro is so good. There's Tongariro there. Tongariro, that whole part's gone off. So we have walked through
And probably this is the end of the chicken litter. The wife has to remove the top rails. This one is quite good. Back to the base, which is now 6.4 kilometers and 30 minutes because it's all downhill. The lakes are left 4 kilometers on the right where we've come from. 3.1 kilometers left. 45 minutes to go, and we are here. Tongariro Alpine Crossing. Beautiful water flowing just when we are around 1.3 kilometers short of destination. Probably all the melted snow. Gushing waters in the stream. Passing right next to the track. Normally, stream waters are safe in New Zealand to drink, but here there was a warning. The water is not safe to drink. Surprising to see. Leher has a drone. Leher is a Hindi word. So they describe it as a flood of water, volcanic mud, ash and rock. So this is very much prone to Leher. That's flood of waters at any time during heavy rain. Finally we have arrived back. When you see everybody out there quite exhausted. Almost 20 kilometers. And our vans are ready to go. Back to National Park. Back after a 35 minutes drive. Wonderful hike, wonderful day, and thanks to Adrift Tongariro. Stewart did a very good job. We'll catch up.